Hi everyone. So in this video we'll be learning if what is the kind of checklist that you need to do to make sure your pixel health check is done. But before diving that, let's understand the impact of this. If your Facebook account is not getting the reports correctly or the data is not firing correctly, you're actually optimizing your ads wrong. A winning creative which was performing very well till the day before, suddenly the performances drop, and you think that okay, is there wrong something? You keep on changing your audiences, you keep on optimizing your ads, and you actually go in a never-ending loop. But the issue is somewhere else. This is how your purchase graph should ideally look like. So it should be something where either your server site is more than the browser site, or it's exactly matching the browser site. Now if you see here the scenario which was before, in this time, this is the scenario where you know that okay, there's something wrong in my pixel is not firing my CAPI for correctly. It's very important that you are firing this thing correctly, again due to data reporting as well as multiple other optimizations. So the moment you have, these are the two graphs. The top one is a browser, which was when it was showing 288 events on browser, but on server it's only firing 125. That is where that means that your server side tracking is not firing for all events. You can go ahead and check it. So you can have here, see if you can see here, the numbers of browser site continuously higher, and only when it got fixed, after this my server side tracking has started to work well. The number of server side tracking events are higher as well, and that is something that's quite fine, but your server site should be firing. Now Facebook has also given you this kind of data. So once you click on view details, you'll actually see the event breakdown. You'll be able to see the volume of the numbers, and you can have a sheet prepared like this, where you can keep this a kind of automated daily sheet or something that you are filling every day. So here the kind of sheet that I have is, I have the total spend that I'm doing on Facebook, the number of purchases that is from Facebook. I have the total spends on Google, the total number of orders that is getting reported on Google, the total number of Shopify orders. And this is where the Shopify orders is divided by the purchases of Meta plus Google. So usually I'm able to see that okay, my numbers hover around 113 to 100 plus, and I create a graph. Your brand can have this percentage as it is, so that is not an important thing. The important thing is the trend. If you see suddenly there's a spike of your number of orders on Shopify compared to what is reported on your dashboard, you will have to check, is suddenly any kind of retention campaign worked out? Have you posted something very viral on Instagram because of which your organic sales has picked up? Or if even nothing has been done, then comes, is the pixel firing correctly? Because your number of orders on Shopify is not going to increase drastically on one day suddenly without any kind of organic activities. So the moment this percentage is actually going higher and higher, that means there's some things are not getting reported to Meta. The moment you go ahead and look into your event source, you go and search your event coverage. In this event coverage, this number should be ideally either 100% or minimum it should be 70%. So this is the goal, it definitely needs to be 75 plus. And as you can see here, this particular pixel was not firing. There was no CAPI that is getting fired, that was getting fired in this problem. And as a result, your campaigns are not even showing the results or the metrics that okay, how things are working or not. So go ahead and check this thing regularly on the account. You will be able to see the event quality, if the match scores are right or not. The more number of parameters that you're passing, the better is going to be your match score. So at this point of time it is 9, because this particular event is not getting passed. So yeah, that is something fine. You just keep a track if this is working or not. This is where you will check the event deduplication. So it's also important that you are checking, is Facebook over reporting or not. If your Facebook over reporting is high, then you will see here in event deduplication there is a prompt that is coming up that same pixels or events are firing twice. thrice. So if you see here, you will be able to match that number as well, and it will show you that issues are deducted or not. Go ahead and check this kind of activities regularly and fix it. How to fix this thing? If you are doing your Shopify install, if you're doing the pixel installation just through basic Shopify, you will be having the Facebook and Instagram app. In that Facebook and Instagram app, go ahead and check if the pixel is actually integrated correctly. There should be only one pixel that is getting connected. There should not be usually multiple pixels on the ad account. The moment you're doing that, it actually hampers the data on the website. The second thing is, you also need to check that are you making the pixel through multiple places. Is it there on your theme liquid? Is it, are you also using your GTM to make sure you're connecting it, the pixel? So these kind of issues are very repetitive, and make sure you're doing that. And this issue especially comes more when you're connecting your website to any third party checkout. So whenever you're going to any third party checkout, so let me just open on any particular brand. So whenever you're doing that, so you'll be able to, you can actually install this metapixel helper. There, for every event, check that is the pixel firing correctly or not. Okay, is it firing? Page view is firing. And I'm doing an add to cart. If I'm doing an add to cart, so I'll check this, the add to cart pixel fired, it fired. I will also check what are the kind of events and parameters that are actually getting passed. After that, I'll go to this. Now the problem happens usually with any kind of third party integration. So whenever I'm doing this kind of third party integrations, I will check that are these so whenever I'm doing this kind of third party integration, there also I will check that is the correct pixel connected in my GoQuick or Faster or ShopFlow dashboard. Are the UTMs getting passed? Is there any kind of issue that is facing on the Google conversions tracking for the particular track? I'll also check is there any particular issue that is getting faced in the Google conversion tracking, and I'll make sure okay this kind of hygiene checks are done before if there's any kind of issue like this, we need to take that step as fast as it can. So go ahead and check that. Anybody when doing your theme liquid change or any website changes, make sure the pixels are firing correctly, and only post that start doing other changes on the ad account. So let me know if this helps, and if you need any other details on making or tracking the right metrics on. So let me know how you are checking your shopper. So do check is your pixel firing correctly on your ad account every now and then, and a tracker like this actually helps a lot to make sure is there certainly there's kind of issues or not. So thank you everyone.